Raw strength, baby. Raw strength. I guess I shouldn't overestimate myself. You need a breaker bar. The one I made. DIY, baby. Lean yourself in with full force and push. Or there's another way, by leaning backwards, which gives you more force. Effortless. Effortless. You see, if not, your whole car shakes. You see? Breaker bar, effortless. Show you with one hand. Faster, more efficient. Instead of using your fingers to twist, which you don't have enough like grip, right, or even power leverage, use a bigger, a more fitting, a thicker, easier grip bolt, just like this. You just twist it open. There you go. Now I'm gonna lift up the car and start changing my rims, because I already loosened up like all these bolts. The reason why I've done it while it's still on the ground is because if the car is jacked up, there are no forces against while you're pulling. What I mean is that there's no friction, I would say. So imagine your car wheel is like it's up on top while turning. You're trying to twist in the opposite direction, right? But the rim doesn't let you do it because it's free from friction. But right now, while it's on the ground, it's stuck on the ground. So all the force is a 0.4 ton is stuck on the ground. So you can exercise more power more freely. You can maximize your power instead of thinking ways to avoid preventing the wheels from spinning. Of course, there's a way. I've learned a lesson from last time was that I've jacked up the car first and removing the tires. It was a bit harder, but you have to use a pole, a long pole. You stuck it inside this rim, like this, inside this rim. Of course, with a cloth to protect the rim, right? And then while you're twisting in the opposite direction, this pole is pushing against the ground, which is the equivalent of having the car like set down. You know, the force is like going against each other. Like this. Anyways, you know, I guess I might not be too good at explaining, but it's better to show you by demonstration. I'll check the car right now. Let's see how things go. I'll show you one by one how to do it. This bumper is actually pretty good. I used to have a spoon bumper. It sits very low in the car. The shape of the bumper is very low. So I need to actually drive up one or two brakes or a thick wooden platform to increase the height of the car, you know, the nose of my car, the lip, so that there's enough room for me to put my jack in. It's not jack, I mean like a lift in. Right now I have to find the right area so I don't destroy the underside of the car. Found an area. Now twist it and lock it secure. Start yanking it up now. Boom, 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 boom. You don't have to go too high up because you just need a little bit of room. maybe a bit higher because like the suspension has been tuned to make it sit a bit low. Try to grip as high as possible to create more leverage. All right, that's good. Now I'm gonna start changing my tires. Removing these caps. 5 of these bolts. Try to keep them in one area because for each bolt, it adapts to the basically the swirl. You know what I mean? It adapts to the path. So if you mix different bolts, you know, they might not be as adaptable. You know what I mean? Because like it basically fits the best. You know, with all this vibration, with all these forces against the car, it fits the best. The path and the screw itself. So if you try to not mix them up, you know, instead of like interchange between these bolts and the backside, there's different forces in the car when you drive the car, and especially this is a front wheel drive. It means that, yeah, basically just don't mix the bolts up. It's ideally to keep the same bolts because each bolt adapts to the same, yeah, same thing. But right now I'm replacing these bolts, so they have to adapt again. All right, I'm taking this rim out right now. So how do you do that? Right now it's all loose, but it sits on top of these 5 bolts. It sits on top of these. So you can just slowly slide it out with 2 hands, like this. Squat position. Roll it into a safe position. These are pretty nice rims. These are Wedge Sport, limited edition from Japan, lightweight. Let me find another rim to install. These are my favorite rims. Rays RE30 Club Sport 2. Specific colorway, Club Sport 2. I prefer gray, dark gray, or like a metallic gray. Dark color with a tint of shine. As against to like bronze. You know, a lot of people like to use bronze, you know, especially like the Japanese JDM. Bronze wheels matches pretty well with like white cars, FD2s, DC2s, DC5s and stuff. But my own preference, you know, just like you own your car, you have your own style, your own taste. I prefer these Club Sports. It has more spokes compared to the TE37s, which is 5 spokes. Compared to CE28s, which has 6 or 8 spokes. This has much more spokes. I like this sophistication. And Rays is like synonymous to racing. Hondas, JDM, even a lot of Western cars or European cars that start using Rays and JDM wheels on it. Perfect match, just like what people say, fusion, right? Fusion dishes, you know, like a little bit of creativity and a little bit of mix and match in styling, whatever. Enough talks, let's get down to business. I'll be replacing these rims next time, maybe not now. Let me replace these rims first. I'll replace the brakes next time when I have more time. All 5 boats. Beautiful boats. Beautiful boats. Let me wash these boats, as a matter of fact, you know, but you get the idea. This is what it looks like to install car rims. There's 2 more at the back, but I mean, I don't want to make this video too long. I mean, it's very self-explanatory, right? More videos coming soon, man. So this is my journey to transferring the parts from my old car. Right there. Old car. Look at this new one. Same car, same white, my favorite white car. Never get wrong, man. Can't go wrong with white car. My favorite, man. Euro R. Japan JDM. VTEC, baby. All day, every day.